My first thought when I wake up in the morning is, man, I'd really enjoy a cup of coffee. But now that I got that out of the way, Eric Johnson's a punk ass bitch.
Now enjoy this week's break. Boys, week 14's here. Round one of the fantasy football playoffs. I am, of course, your senior, humble, we always got to throw that in there, way more handsome, and better hairlined co-commissioner. I am here not to do the commissioner's corner. I am here to break down the winner's bracket for our amazing, wonderful Dynasty Fantasy Football League Dungeons and Drag Routes. And like I said, I'm going to do the winner's bracket. I'm not doing the loser's bracket. I don't care. Legitimately don't care. You all suck at fantasy football. You six suck. You're obviously terrible human beings. Probably not good with finances. Not good with relationships. And you're probably panhandling on the side of the road somewhere. Like, can I have some change, please? I need to change. Yeah, you need to change how you manage your freaking fantasy football teams because you all suck balls. Anyways, I'm here to break down Clint versus Dean and Bryson versus your favorite Eric. So, your favorite Eric. Clint versus Dean, number 4, number 5. The winner plays Burnham. So that is an enviable position to be in. Clint, man, went from the shit king last year, the shit king, to 4th place. That just goes to show y'all, if you stick to it and make good moves and make good draft picks, you can absolutely turn this thing around from worst to 4th. And Lord knows he might. Hey, will he be sporting the belt after these next 3 weeks? We're about to find out. He's really banking on Jared Goff and Cooper Kupp to come through for him tonight on Thursday Night Football against the Patriots. If they don't, he's going to find himself in a hole early, and that's not a good place to be in when you have another couple of days to just sit there and really let it, crush your soul. Obviously, he's happy to have Austin Eckler back. The fact that he's here after not having Austin Eckler but for 4 or 5 weeks that's incredible. Derrick Henry, Alabama product. Clint, Alabama boy. It would make sense. Derrick Henry is the engine that runs Clint's team. So if Henry does well, Clint's team typically does well. I'm predicting he does super well throughout the playoffs because he has one of the best playoff schedules, if not the best playoff schedules, for running backs. He's playing against Jacksonville on Sunday. Jacksonville is the 3rd, I believe. They give up the 3rd most rushing yards per game in the league. He's got Travis Kelce as his tight end. I mean, the man has been nothing but consistent. This is his 5th straight season as the tight end 1. No one ever has come close to that. Not Antonio Gates, not Tony Gonzalez, not freaking, I don't know if Shannon Sharp was, if they even played fantasy football back then. But, I mean, Clint is, that's that. There's the breakdown for Clint. I love the team. I love the receivers with Justin Jefferson and Amari Cooper, Travis Kelce, Cooper Kupp. He loves the Coopers. I'm sure he drives a Mini Cooper. I could just see him driving that too. Dean, well, he gave up every single one of his picks, and Josh Jacobs and Deontay Johnson, both two young and very talented players at their respective positions, for Dalvin Cook. Now my question is, did you look at Cook's schedule for the remaining games in the season? It's not great, Bob. It's not great. He's actually going against the 4th best rush defense in the NFL this week. So let's hope that wasn't all for naught. But we're about to find out. Dean has the legitimate, don't care what anybody else says, don't care who else you can name. He has the legitimate fantasy football MVP for 2020, and that's James Robinson. The man was either undrafted or he was picked up off of waivers. He was not drafted in like pretty much any league ever. So he's just been an absolute godsend for that team and for my team before I traded him like an idiot to Dean. Doesn't have the depth that Clint has, I don't think. So he's going to rely on his studs to really come through for him. And not to throw anything in Dean's head to mess with him or anything like that. Of course, why would I do that? But I would really look at Lamar Jackson versus Kyler Murray. Who are you going to start, man? I don't want you to think about it all week and really stress out about it or anything like that. I know you're going to make the right choice. And as a matter of fact, I challenge God to strike you down if you make the wrong choice. That's how much confidence I have in you, Dean. I think you need to have that much confidence in yourself as well. On to the 3 versus 6 matchup. That is Erik at the 3, Bryson at the 6. The winner plays Jason. Big chill squad. Bryson, let me ask you a question. Why in the hell do you have Patrick Mahomes in every single league that you're in? You're pissing me off. What sort of deals have you done to acquire his services? I bet they're shady. I bet they're illegal. And I will be calling the gaming commission on you after this, especially if you beat me. You're letting your Washington bias show. You're starting 3 the football team players. So you better hope they do well. You better hope that Washington scores some points. To me, the key to this matchup on Bryson's side is Hollywood Brown, Marquise Hollywood Brown, the wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. He's supposed to be one of those guys. It's obviously he's going to be streaky because he's a speed receiver essentially, 170 pounds. But he needs to have one of those 150-yard, 2-touchdown type games to really push Bryson over the edge and give him I would say that would give him a distinct advantage or a very good chance to beat me, put it that way. And they're playing against the Browns team, which has been terrible against the pass and terrible against quarterbacks and terrible against wide receivers all year. So we'll see how it goes. He actually has 2 touchdowns in his last 2 games, so a touchdown a game. So, hey, he's starting to trend up a little bit at least. So we'll see how Lamar looks this Sunday. Now, for me, I am staying in the Flames. I don't want to. I don't like flame. I don't even have any flame retardant clothing. But I'm staying in there with Tebow 2.0. Freaking Taysom Hill. I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. So I averaged, over the regular season, I averaged 164.16 points per game. Bryson was 154.08 points per game. So I averaged about 10 points more per game. That doesn't really mean anything because it's a weekly matchup type deal. But I think it does make sense to kind of look at that and we look at the past to predict the future, essentially. So I think I have a little more offensive firepower, but one player doesn't perform like they're supposed to, and hey man, the tide can shift super quick. I'm actually a loser. I don't like how I phrase that. I have lost 3 of the last 4 games. And I just want to say something. I think Cam has used some black magic, Satan crap on me and cast a curse and a pox upon my team. 3 of the 3 games that I lost, besides last week. So last week we didn't have a video, right? It's just me in my dulcet tones. The 3 weeks before that we had a video and I lost all 3 of those. So Cam, keep your little clutches and your dark heart away from my team. I won't about it. Now, that's it for the matchups. I just have a couple things to say as far as that goes, or as far as kind of the rest of the league. Keith, please, I need you to beat Mitchell, because if you do, that will guarantee me 2 top 4 picks in this upcoming rookie draft. And I just think that I deserve that. And I think y'all all know that as well. As good of a commissioner as I've been, you know I deserve it. So just go ahead and help a brother out and go ahead and beat him, okay? Burnham and Jason, enjoy your bye weeks. Drink some beer, eat some chicken wings, fried pickles if you want. Put a little Chipotle ranch on there. Golly, that sounds good. But there's no rest for the wicked when week 15, comes around for you. When week 14 is over. I'm coming for you, Jason. We'll see who comes for Burnham. No girls are coming for Burnham. We know that at least. That's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think Jason or somebody might have the losers bracket. I don't care. Like I said, I don't give a shit. But I enjoyed doing this very much so. I've had about 3 cups of coffee today, if y'all can't tell. I have amazing fashion sense, and I'm just excited. I woke up so excited like yesterday because the playoffs are here. Anyways.
Really? We're going to start the show with Eric. That's what y'all want to do? That's what we're going to fucking do? We're going to start with Eric. Have you seen the fucking ratings? We get, like, the average is like 8, maybe. The most we reached is like fucking 15 or whatever. You're going to start with Eric? He's not a fucking draw. Every time we get to his segment, it drops. What the fuck ever. He didn't even dress professionally. So I decided I was going to fucking just wear what the fuck ever too. A little bit of a throwback. God damn it, Eric. You really threw me off here. Fucking after I missed last week, which had nothing to do with me losing. Nothing. No matter what you heard or what you thought, it had nothing to do with me losing. Not even a little bit. For 3 weeks in a fucking row. Anyway, I beat Bryson this week. And that's fucking great. Man. That was just fucking fantastic. Eric brought up Jason. Jason is not breaking down the shit bowl playoffs. I'm going to be doing that. But since you bring him up, let's go ahead and send it off to Jason. Take it away, bud.
Hi, everyone. It's your Chief Executive Commissioner. I just wanted to congratulate those few souls who made it with me, myself, to the playoffs this year. To everyone in the shit bowl, it's where you belong. It's what you are. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it a little more. Hate yourself. Understand you're worthless. Hate yourself some more. Wish you were me. Move on. Got a couple good matchups this week. We got Clint and Dean. 1 point game. Projected. I'm with it. I'll be watching that one. But on the other side, Erik and Bryson. Alexa, what's our thoughts on Erik and Bryson?
Sorry about that. Those farts had been brewing for a while.
We have breaking news. This just did. Welcome back. Before we go into this week's breakdown, Jeff had sent in a video the week before last, and since there was no video last week, which had nothing to do with me losing 3 times in a row, we're going to go ahead and send it to him and check out this video from Africa, which is, I guess, where the shit's going down. Take it away, bud.
Hello, Dungeons and Drag Routes, fantasy football folks. We have unprecedented on-location access. It's Jeff here, better known as Crimson Clint, better known as laughing out loud at your roster moves. I'm here to give you access on site at the bottom half of the competition. Those who will most likely not make it to the playoffs. You got to see what we're dealing with. It's real tough. Again, it's on location, so prepare your mind for what you're about to see. It's not pretty. There it is, folks. That is the Dungeons and Drag Routes bottom half of the competition. It's sludge. It's gross. It's terrible. I mean, who knows what's in here? What kind of disease and gunk? Yeah, you know what? Parasites living here. Pretty sure it's active. Yeah. There's no way to describe it other than an absolute cesspool. You can see it. That's all I really have to say. I'm sorry. Jeff out.
Welcome back. Thanks, Jeff. Chilling stuff. Wouldn't want to be there. Anyway, I just realized I'm in those bottom 6, motherfucker. Man, whatever. Anyway, speaking of bottom 6, the playoffs to not be shit king start this week. As you can see, shotgun formation to the dick, myself, versus it's Nick J. I got him in red, and the ones that are predicted to lose are in red. Last time I said it was going to be a blowout, and Nick pulled some bullshit and fucking, I don't know, he was being fucking weird, and he ended up like fucking beating me, which is total bullshit, total fucking bullshit. This week, I'm going to be going up against Nick to keep myself out of the fucking shitball. I'm deeming this the Battle of the Bastards. 1, because I think we can all agree I'm kind of a bastard. And 2, Nick's a bastard because he never fucking talks. He popped in like twice or maybe once last week and said some dumbass shit and then just fucking left. I don't know. He's going to lose this week. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen twice in a row. Nick, just get ready to be hurt because I'm going to send you to play with Tran. It's going to be fucking great. You two, I swear, if we had rivals in this league, you two are my rivals, which is total bullshit because my team is so much better than both of y'all's. My skills of putting shit together, the fact that I lost to both of you, oh God, fuck you, Keith. I didn't mean that, but fuck you too, since you beat me, or whatever. But anyway, so, fucking, man. I'm going to send you to play with Tran. Rodgers versus Dalton. Dallas, literally, maybe not statistically, but is the worst team in the league. And that you're going to lose that battle 9 times out of 10, bud. You got a running back slot empty. We don't know if you're going to fill it. So, fuck it, just don't. And you got, Mims out. So, that's fucking great. It should be an easy win for me. I know I said that last time. And I know the week that I didn't do a video, I actually won. But fuck you. This is going down this week. You are going to get that ass whooped, and I'm going to go ahead and take my rightful spot at number 7, just outside the playoffs. And then next we got Keith and Mitchell Dunford. Now still, dumb fucking name, still hasn't changed it. He hasn't even been in the chat. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if he knows that we make these videos at this point. Who knows? I don't know. That's going to be I'm dubbing this the Beauty versus the Beast, just because I love Keith. And Mitchell, maybe I shouldn't use that name. Maybe I should not use the Beast for Mitchell. I'll think of something later. But it's the Beauty versus Mitchell fucking Dunford. Keith, man, pull it out, bud, because I want you to finish right below me. Not in front of me ever. I'm gonna finish 7th, you're gonna finish 8th, and then everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be happy and joyous, and we can be friends and continue this beautiful relationship. It's gonna be an interesting week. Erik already hit on the playoffs. Jason hit on them a little bit. It's gonna be intense, and we're just gonna keep pushing right through. I hope everybody has a great week. We're gonna be watching these games on the edge of our seats. They're going to be nail biters, except for me and Nick. Because I'm going to beat the shit out of Nick this week. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. But, yeah, I think that'll do it for this week. Until next week, everybody stay safe. Stay safe. Shit. You know what? Fuck all you guys. I hope fucking a lot of you lose, and I hope there's some feelings hurt this week. Go fuck yourself. Good night.
I'm talking